So if we go to our page, and we're going to go to publishing tools. If you can't see it, it's under more. Sometimes, like on our Fayetteville group or our Fayetteville page, publishing tools will just be up here in the bar, but for some reason on the Rogers page, it's under more. So sometimes it'll be under more. I don't know why that is, but. And if I scroll down, on the left-hand side, we've talked about scheduled posts, and but we're going to talk mostly about your tools in the Creator Studio. So everybody click on Creator Studio. This is constantly updating too, so this is kind of, I don't think I've seen the insights on here yet. I think that's pretty new in the go live button, but I don't mess with a lot of like the Facebook side of things in Creator Studio just because I do it all within Facebook. It's kind of irrelevant to work in, to me. I haven't played around with it enough to know that there are any added benefits to using Creator Studio over just doing it in Facebook. To me, it's just like, it's doing the exact same thing. I'm just having to learn a new way to do it. And so that kind of sounds irrelevant to me. But you can see where I have all my pages up here. I can look at my content library. Just really all the same stuff that I can look at within Facebook, just a different way to look at it. So I don't use the Facebook side of things a lot. I usually go over here at the top. You'll see right next to the Facebook icon, you have a little Instagram icon. Click on that. So I've got, under the post status, this is what I'm looking at most of the time. I can see what I've already published right here, and it says the time that it published. It shows me the amount of likes, and then it also shows me the stuff that I have scheduled and like the days that I have it scheduled for. So what's the main thing that I use this for is literally just to schedule my Instagram posts. Yeah. So what I do when I'll make my Facebook post first, or you could do one or the other, but that's just the order that I do it in. I do Facebook first, and then I literally just copy everything from that Facebook post and paste it in this to schedule it. Oh, nice. It's a little less, because it's newer, it's a little less user-friendly than it needs to be. So you can't like drag and drop your photos. You have to like go through the whole like open file, and like I'll show you. We'll go over it. But you can also see under the post status, you can filter out all of these. So when I'm scheduling posts, I'll just look at my scheduled ones so I can see like what days I picked. Kind of like in publishing tools for Facebook, I want to make sure I don't post like 2 or 3 different posts on one day and then like nothing the next day. So I'll look at this, and to create, I'll go to this left-hand corner over here. It says create post, and I want to just do Instagram feed. Now when I do like videos, like I'll upload like our tour videos, or I'll upload that agent exposed stuff. I do IGTV, and that's just a whole nother thing that we'll go into eventually. Anyway, here's where you would schedule your post. So, like I said, usually the way I schedule mine is I would be in here, I'd make the post in Facebook, and then I'd take all of the content and I'd copy it, and then I'd just come over here and paste. And all of this should sort of be self-explanatory. You just kind of fill that in, click the little add content blue button from file, or you could upload it from Facebook posts. Haven't tried that yet, but I bet it's really easy to do. Let's do it. Let me see. Yeah. Pulls those photos straight in from Facebook. And then from here, if I wanted to, so that I just showed you how you would pull from Facebook and post to Instagram. At the bottom, if you created your post in Instagram first, you would click this little button that says, well, if I had content on here, it would let me click that little box that says post to Facebook. So if I created everything in Instagram first, I could click post to Facebook, and then
What would it say under select one?
let's see. Save as draft schedule. So you can schedule it for, I guess, the same time or a different time. Okay. So Instagram on my phone. What were we going to talk about? Totally forgot what you were asking me. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're on your profile here. See how you're on bottom right corner. So you would click on your little icon, and that's how you would be on your profile. Okay. So if you had 2 accounts, and I can go in here and show you how you would add an account too. That would be helpful as well. But you would tap the name at the top. See where it says Lindsay and Associates Real Estate? You just tap it, and this little box pops up. And here are all your accounts. Top right corner, those 3 little bars. Tap on that. Settings. Add account at the bottom. Log in or create a new account. So that's up to you. You have to create a new one. Username. A fan account for Lindsay and Associates. Cool. So I can actually log in through another account. That's cool. Next. Complete setup. Add a photo. Or skip. Save. Follow accounts that I know. Skip.
Every time you put a space, they put this underscore. So, like, if you look for yours, you got to put underscores in your name.
So I knew this was going to happen eventually. So my audio, despite all my efforts, cut out. So I'm actually going to show you how to connect to, or how to create a business Instagram, how to make your Instagram a business account. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go up to that top right corner, those 3 little bars. We're going to go to settings, and then we're going to go to account. And we're going to go to, at the very bottom, switch to business account or professional account. You're going to select business. And continue. This is important. This is which Facebook page you're going to connect your Instagram to. So wherever you want your Instagram post to publish to, whichever Facebook you want your Instagram post to publish to, or vice versa, is the page that you're going to select. And you can only do this if you have a professional Instagram account. You can post from your personal Instagram to your personal Facebook page, or profile, but you can only connect to a page on Facebook through a professional account, if that makes sense. So here we're going to talk about saving posts, and I think I mentioned that the only purpose for saving a post is so that you have easy access to go back and look at it later, and it doesn't notify the person who posted the post. It's just, I use it a lot for whenever I am looking at a particular post that, I don't know, an account that did something good, another real estate account that did something good that I might want to draw inspiration from. I might save it, and I'll show you here how you can go look at those saved posts. They all go to one place.
So I'm going to go to my profile. From here, I'm going to go to that top right corner again, and you'll see that same little icon next to saved. And you'll click on that, click on all posts, and this is where all of your saved posts go to. You can even organize them into their own little files. So for me professionally or personally, I have a file for like all the workout accounts that I follow, all the different like workouts that I see that I like. I'll save it all to like one file, save file called workouts. So here I'll touch on sending a post. Here you'll click on that icon, that little arrow icon next to the comment icon under the photo portion of the post, and you'll select the person that you want to send it to. You can even search their name in that search bar up top, and you can only send it to somebody if they have an Instagram. So you're sending it to their Instagram account, and then you'll click send at the bottom, that little blue bar, and in the top right corner you'll see that same little arrow icon. You click on that and you can go through all of your different messages. This is all of your direct messages on Instagram. So I'm explaining here that whenever you tag somebody or mention somebody in a story on Instagram, they automatically get a notification. I think it's the same for if you tag them in the post too. They'll get a little notification here, or they'll get a notification, but here is where they'll get the notification if they were mentioned in a story. And so this is really good if you are interested in our Lindsay page, me posting things that you post on your feed or your story or whatever to our Lindsay page, or things that you post you want me to repost. You'll mention me and the notification will come here. I'll see it immediately and then I can share it. So I'm explaining here that whenever you boost a post on Facebook, whether you've posted it directly to your Instagram or not, if your accounts are linked, then that post that you boosted on Facebook will be generated into an Instagram post and will also be boosted on Instagram. And you don't have to pay any more for it. It's just a nice feature that is included with boosting an Instagram or a Facebook post alone. So here I'm going to show you what that looks like. So here we touched a little on different accounts that I might save their posts because they post good content, and different accounts that I would follow just for inspiration. So usually these are going to be other realtors or other real estate agencies in larger markets, big metropolitan areas. So this guy in particular is out of Atlanta, and as you can see, he does a really good job just organizing his page. He's organized his highlights. They look really uniform. He posts a variety of different content, whether it's pictures of him or pictures of houses, listings that he has, and they don't even have to be his listing. As long as you get permission from the person whose listing it is to post that listing and you give them credit in the comments and tag them in it, it's totally fine to post other listings. You just can't take credit for it, and you have to get permission ahead of time. But what I really like about this guy is that he is not only posting pictures of his listings, but he's also giving his followers kind of an inside look at like who he is in his life. He's not just a real estate agent. He is interested in cars, and he posts pictures with other people, and that kind of just makes you look more like a person, less like just an agent. I also wanted to mention that the great thing about Instagram is that because you can set up a separate account for your business and your personal, you can actually just follow totally different and separate accounts and make your newsfeed look totally different on each account. So for my business account, I like to go follow obviously people like this that I draw inspiration from. I follow agencies in other areas. I follow a lot of local businesses, small businesses. I try not to follow too many personal accounts just because it kind of clutters my feed. It's not necessarily like stuff that I really need to see that's beneficial to us as a company. And there's not really a way that I know of that you can kind of unfollow them or whatever without them seeing or knowing. So I just kind of have shied away from doing that and just kind of stick to other businesses in the area and other real estate agents nationally. Here I'm going to touch on how you would share a post to your story. So I would go find a post, and again, the account has to be public. It can't be a private account in order to share it. So I would click on that little share arrow icon that we talked about, how you would send it to other people, and at the top above all of the names of people you can send it to, you'll click on your little icon that says add this to my story, and here it pops up in a template for your story, and you can type or do whatever you want with it, everything that we kind of touched on last time. And when you're ready to post, you'll click that icon in the left hand corner and it'll go straight to your story. And what's great about this is that I'll show you, you can actually access that post in your story, or other people can access your post in your story. So you'll see here I click on the photo in this story, and it'll say take me to post or see post, and I can go directly to that particular post that she has posted. And this is a lot of influencers and photographers, people of the sort, like to do this so that their post gets seen in a variety of different places. If you don't see it on her newsfeed or on your newsfeed, you'll see it in her story if you're looking at stories. I think as far as this past class goes, that's all I really covered. If you are in the class and I missed anything, let me know and I'll be sure to include it in the comments somewhere. But thanks everybody who came for coming, and make sure you check out next week's class. And if you can't, there should be a video of it. Thanks, guys.